Welcome back. This is War 2, and we've matched TCN today. So, they banned Kitty, Omega Red, and CGR. And TCN is one of the biggest threats in the game. So, going up against them is always a very tense war. So, we took a lot of extra time planning our defense. We took a lot of extra time going over the plans for the map, and everybody's going to be max boosting for this war. So starting out here, I'm going to be on path 2 in section 1, and I'm going to be on path 2 in section 2 as well. And I have a Longshot, and then a Maw, and then a Mojo. So I'm going to use a power start 1, and I'm going to try to get all 3 of those fights in on the same power start. And I put a white mags pre-fight on this fight, and the main reason for that is you only get like 3 or 4 stuns on this node that are actually reliable time-wise. So if I have to bait heavies from Longshot for openings, he's going to build Pure of Heart. And any special that he throws with Pure of Heart is a dangerous one, because there's always a chance for you to just get melted, right? So having the white mags pre-fight allows me to stun him, allows me to hit him while he's stunned. And anytime you hit him while he's stunned, it removes Pure of Heart. So, or good karma, whatever. And so that's the goal. I want to keep that down off of him, or low at least, and just make it a really safe fight. And I needed to put white mags pre-fights on a couple other fights, so that's why I don't have anti-venom. And if I had anti-venom, I'd take that long shot without the white mags, just because I can hit his block the whole time, and at most it would be 1 special with Pure of Heart. But having to hit him normal, there's just always the risk of him throwing multiple specials, and it's just a safety thing. So next up here, I got this Maw. Now, you can knock Maw down with a heavy to remove the black tongue passive, whatever it is, so that you don't get the falter. You can pause it for a little bit. But the AI is so inconsistent with how they throw their combos that I never know when he's going to throw a light for his second hit. So I don't know when my parry is actually going to stick. And a lot of times I find that when it does stick, because I didn't necessarily expect it to, I'm late to punish it. And rather than risk being late and getting punished myself, I just play around the falter when I fight Maw now. It works better for me that way. Next up, I got this Mojo, and I managed to get all 3 of them together on one PS1. So goal accomplished there. And the plan for this Mojo, I want to knock him down to pause my debuffs. And then I think there's another way that I think staying close to him pauses them on this node as well. And I want to work up to my special 2, get my Wither on him. And then from there, I want to actually do his prompts, because he's going to get passive power gain when you complete a prompt, and you can just reverse that. And that just means less specials for Mojo to throw. Because the only way you're going to get degen is getting hit by one of his specials. There's no buffs for him to nullify, so you don't have to worry about anti-life field. And less specials is always safer. And this special 2 is going to take him down. And then last up, I have Hulkling versus Valk. Now, this Valk was an R5, but it's a Valk. So I wasn't really worried about the R5. What I was worried about was she's a tactic defender. So, number 1, taking blocked hits builds her combo. Number 2, it gives her the flourish buffs. And number 3, she has a pretty high chance to purify stuns. So that doesn't leave too many ways to get an opening. So I decided with Hulkling just to build my pierce buffs and get my unblockable, get my openings that way, and push her to a special 1, bait it out of her, use that for openings as well. And that's how I'm going to do the entire fight. And I have cosmic boosts on, but I really wasn't sure how Hulkling worked with them, if he was really good for them or not. I suppose it all depends on whether or not he crits on the special 2. And I probably could have put suicides on for this fight, but I really didn't think that it was needed. So my first special 2 here is only going to give me like a bar and a quarter back, I think. Yeah, something like that. Maybe like a bar and a third. But my second special 2 is going to end up giving me 2 bars back, which was pretty cool. So here I got to push her to a special 1 through block, build up my pierce, and get my unblockable. I'm going to throw this special 2. It's going to get me back to 1, get that special out of her, and then she's going to go down here. All right, so I happened to tune in at the end of our war when BG3 was finishing up the map, and we only have 1 fight left, and it is this Mystic Spider. I know the score shows 148, but it just hadn't updated yet. Alex took the fight right before Mystic to make it 149, and now we're just waiting on Yat to see if we can actually get the Alliance Donut, which is always a great feeling when you get something like that. And having it or doing it against an alliance like TCN, JA, Noon, Salty, those guys, like the top 3 contenders, is always an extra little bit of a good feeling. So we ended up doing it 150-0. It's 2 wars into the season. I'm hoping that we can get another 1, maybe 2 of these this season. I mean, more would be cool, but even just this one is pretty special. So pretty excited about that, and good luck to TCN for the rest of their season, and thank you very much for watching.